UFC Fight Night, Hendricks against Thompson. Going to make a few picks here. As far as the main event, Hendricks versus Thompson, I'm not going to make an official pick, but I'm leaning toward Thompson right now. I'm going to wait for some more of the prop bets to come out and evaluate them. Right now, you don't have the full list of prop bets available. However, I think Thompson can present a lot of problems for Hendricks. Hendricks has faced guys that like to stay on the outside and want to strike rather than, being in the clinch or on the ground. And he's had success, for example, against Condit, but I think Thompson presents some different styles, some different dynamics that could, give him a slight edge. Question is, can Thompson defend a Hendricks takedown, relentless takedown attempts over and over? That's going to be a tough test for Thompson. So I'm a little hesitant to pull the trigger there. But at 2.8, it's looking all right for the value. 1.45 for Hendricks after being out, after not making weight against Woodley. Kind of iffy matchup. Actually, it could be a wait and see. All right, we got Nelson against Roshold. I'm going to make a pick. Roy Nelson, he's going to take that. Roy Nelson, he fights top-notch guys, stands with them. Doesn't always win, but he's proven he's a top-notch fighter. Roshold, well, he's good wrestling. He's good at wrestling. He can deal with the lower-tier guys. He might be able to eke out a win. Hell, he's 14-2. He's a good MMA fighter. I mean, come on, it's the UFC. But I don't see him winning against Roy Nelson. I see him getting knocked out. And we've seen this again and again. UFC, puts Roy Nelson up against top guys. He has trouble. Roy Nelson fights these lower tier guys. He just knocks them out. And I think we're going to see that again. Of course, you could argue Roshold could take him down, wrestle him, hold him down for 3 rounds, and get some kind of win like that, ground and pound. I doubt it. I mean, he could take him down. We might see that. Roy Nelson has got enough defense on the ground to at least survive being taken down and then go to the next round. The round starts standing. So I wouldn't be afraid of that. And Roy Nelson on top, you don't want that. He'll submit you. So I don't see how Roshold wins as far as the style. And Roy Nelson has actually looked better in some of his fights lately. And he's actually, integrating a kick now and again. So mixing it, he's finally mixing it up a little bit more. And that's really important because then his striking with his hands is way more dangerous if you've got to watch out for a leg kick every once in a while. He did use that against Josh Barnett. He even leg kicked Mark Hunt. So that's pretty funny. As far as Roy Nelson, you usually don't see any kicks from him. But he saw a few against Josh Barnett, which is not really typical for him. So I hope that he's mixing it up. He doesn't have to kick a lot. He just has to get 1 or 2 kicks in just so it's mixed up. That's enough to make his hands a lot more dangerous. So I'll take Nelson, and I'll even take the under 1.5 rounds. Here we go. 1.5, under 1.5, 2.15. And Roy Nelson at 1.62. All right, and the only other fight I'm going to pick today is the Russian Hammer. Lobov against Alex White, the Spartan. Lobov looks really good. Yeah, he lost in the tough final. It was a tough fight. Kind of hard to deal with the other guy's style, but I think Lobov takes that, and I will also take it with the odds. He pays right now 1.74. It was higher, but some people got behind him and the line moved. Interesting. So I'm going to take Lobov 2, jump on there, 1.741. All right, I'll have some more picks later when some of the more prop bets are available. Not all of them are out yet. Thanks for watching, and talk to you next time.